Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. So I thought that it would be super fun to make a video explaining the common stereotypes that come with each zodiac sign. What I'm not going to do is say if these stereotypes are necessarily true or they're not true, because that's what I want you guys to do. I want you to tell me what you think. Let's quickly just discuss the term stereotype, okay? What it really means. Stereotype, truly in a nutshell, means to view or to present in a particular way. For example, you could say that the Irish people are stereotyped for just sitting around and eating potatoes all day. And so they're being viewed in this particular light. Connect this to, well, the zodiac signs. Let's just say that Taurus, okay, Taurians are stereotyped as being lazy and sitting around eating food all day. Then this is simply Taurus being viewed in this light. So the purpose of this video is for me to suggest just one. Okay, I'm only doing one. Then like I said, you guys tell me and all the other viewers in the comment section what you think. You got it? Cool. Timings will be in the comment section, and I'm gonna do it as if it were opposite sides or partners in crime. Firstly, we're going to look at Taurus and then on to Scorpio. Taurus. The huge stereotype that comes with Taurus, well, like I said, lazy. However, I don't think that this comes from you not being motivated, because I do strongly believe that you very much are. It's more that you like to go at your own pace. You like to be steady. You like to be consistent. You know, consistency, perseverance, building. These types of words definitely go with your strategy. In fact, you work very, very hard. Harder than most. So then with that, where exactly does this word lazy come from? Personally, I think it comes from the fact that you enjoy indulgence and, well, relaxing when you can. So tell us, Taurus, is it that you value your doing absolutely nothing time, or is it that you value it a little bit too much that you kind of are lazy? Scorpio. Huge stereotype here with Scorpio, of course, is, well, there's a couple I just want to put into sort of one. Revenge, manipulation, and believe me, this is one of the biggest stereotypes across the board. So where do these qualities exactly come from? Because the thing with Scorpios, yes, you guys are powerful and you're intense and you're strong, but you're also very compassionate and you're caring and you're very helpful. Does the term manipulation maybe come from the fact that you are strong and you're able to sort of persuade other people to see your point of view or persuade them to do what you want to do? And if so, is it necessarily your fault if somebody who isn't as strong as you does what you say? Because at the end of the day, they still have a choice to do it. And then when it comes to this term revenge, this revenge can be as simple as the Scorpio deciding, I am going to cut this person out of my life. They get their scissors and they just cut the cords. But this is the thing, at the same time, I do think that you guys find it difficult to cut people out of your lives. Am I right? Can that happen? I can even say here that one of my Scorpio brothers, he finds it extremely difficult just to cut others from his life. In fact, he values having really secure relationships with others. Now we're moving on to Aquarius and Leo. So Aquarius, first of all, huge stereotype for Aquarius is that they are so dang emotionless. These Aquarians, they don't got no emotions. But this is the thing, guys. Not one person in this entire world doesn't have emotions. However, the way we express our emotions, of course, differs from person to person. The emotions, alright, are seen greatly through the moon sign, but even those with an Aquarius moon, they have emotions. But the difference, for example's sake here, the difference between, say, an Aquarius and a Cancer is that the Aquarius, they just try to rationalize the emotion. They try to think about it too much. Whereas the Cancer just feels it right off the bat. That's it. I felt it. Done. I personally think that it's good to both feel emotions and to think of why you're feeling a certain emotion. Because surely both need to go hand in hand in order to, well, know yourself. The Aquarians will ask why. Why do I feel this way? And then they find out and they're able to sort of maybe make peace with it and let go, and then go on to the next one and address that and have it for a little bit and then let go. It's more of a attach, detach, attach, detach. Leo. Leos, oh my gosh, Leos, you are the attention seekers, aren't you? It's all about me, me, me. But Leo, you are ruled by the sun. And so if you think about that, if you do, if you do want it to be about you sometimes, let it be about you sometimes. But I think that really what it is just my opinion, is that more than anything, Leos just like to be recognized for what they have to offer, recognized for who they are. Because you see, the very personality of a Leo is most likely going to be pretty lively. So whilst their personality can really uplift others, it can also intimidate others. Even if you are a Leo who isn't so lively and loud with this huge roar, well, you're going to roar in other ways. For example, you could roar through your creativity, through your interests, through your hobbies, through the clothes that you wear. And being confident in that very roar is you growing into the main. Leos, really, if you are doing you and you're having fun and you're allowing other people to have fun and you're encouraging other people to do the same, just do that, just do that. Aries and Libra. Starting off with Aries. Aries are just so selfish. And let's get one thing straight here. We all must be selfish in some way. If we weren't selfish to a certain degree, how would we ever be able to achieve anything in this world? How would we even survive? The whole point of having survival instincts is to be selfish. But the common stereotype that comes with Aries is that they're so selfish to the point of becoming completely self-absorbed. Now I get it, Aries, you are the first sign, you rule the first house, which is the house of self. You are ruled by Mars, which is the most masculine planet, which has a lot of energy, that wants everything now. He wants what he wants. Does that mean that you don't think of others? After all, Aries, you do sit on that very axis or the polarity of Libra and yourself. You're coming together, you are the partners in crime. Libra, of course, being the sign of others. So this is self and others coming together. And so you do have the ability to learn from one another. Arians really are somewhat the ones who are riding into this battlefield of life with their sword held really high, ready to defend other people. Honestly, if you have an Aries friend, you will know exactly what I mean. Life is just like this conquest for the Arians, and they will fight by their loved ones' sides. And they're usually the ones to stand up first and say, hey, I don't like what you're doing. Libra, of course, so naturally, because of the stereotype for Aries is to be selfish, then guess what? The stereotype for Libra is that they're always looking for a relationship. You're never single for too long, are you, Libra? Again, I think this common stereotype comes from the fact that Libra rules the 7th house, the very 7th house of one-on-one relationships, and Venus rules Libra as well. And Venus is the planet of love and attraction. Now, of course, yes, most of us do want to seek a partner in life, and we crave a person just to call the yin to our yang. But does it mean that Librans are forever trying to find this and forever seek this? Possibly for some it could be. But, you could look at it as maybe some are wanting to just find a best friend to call a life partner, so to speak. You might even find some Librans who really enjoy being single, and perhaps even for others, it's about them learning to connect their feminine and their masculine energies within themselves. Now we're on to Cancer and to Capricorn, starting off with Cancer. Common stereotype, huge one actually, is that Cancers are just homebodies, but that's all they ever do. That's only where they ever are, is at home. Now, of course, yes, I can see where the stereotype comes from, you know, Cancer being the sign of roots, foundation, home, family. But does it mean that Cancers don't know how to get out of the home and how to travel? Imagine it this way again. Okay, we're going back to the crab. I've been using the crab for a lot of Cancer type videos, even within my birth chart readings. The thing about crabs is that they carry their home on their backs. True home for the Cancerians is security within themselves. With this, I think, comes a true appreciation for home. Cancer doesn't mean that you're forever at home. You know, perhaps for some of you, you do truly value your home and you like to be a homebody, so to speak. But, you know, maybe there's others of you who love to travel. I mean, I've even met a few Cancerian travelers. Truly, it was that backpack, you know, her backpack was her home. Maybe that's what it boils down to in terms of home. Home is where the heart is, right? Isn't that the saying? Isn't that the saying? Capricorn then. Capricorn, why so serious? Huh, this is the label that's placed on you, right? You're all work, you're all business. You're just so serious, Capricorn. Or is it that you aren't serious at all and you don't take yourself serious whatsoever? Sure, you take your work seriously, but I think you know how to switch that off button. Capricorns, they don't take themselves overly seriously, and while they know how to play just for the sake of playing, not even for the matter of working hard to play hard. They just know how to play hard, because they do. They just value letting their hair down, laughing, joking, having fun, being quite witty and sarcastic. It's the humor with the sarcasm coming together, and it'll make you just laugh your head off. So tell us, Capricorn, are you as fun as the rest, or are you just too dang serious? And do you know how to truly differ between your working life and your social life? Gemini and Sagittarius. Let's start off with Gemini. So Gemini, the split personality that you have, right? That's what they say. Your beautiful star constellation up there in the sky, after all, is the twins. And much like your opposite sign, okay, or your partner in crime, Sagittarius, you both represent, well, duality. And so for the twins, it's this sense of two becoming one. So Gemini, is it perhaps that you are who you are, but it's just that you're so open to new experiences? I mean, I do think that with Geminis, because they are so open-minded, that one week they will tell you something, or they will agree on something, but then the next week they might disagree or have a completely different opinion about it, because they maybe read something in that week that changed their mind, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. I think that's very refreshing, actually, and why I love having a Gemini midheaven. You know, I'm constantly changing up my research. I'll hear opinion from this person and another from this person, and then I can alter my opinion. It can be a struggle, don't get me wrong. It can make me doubt myself sometimes, because I'm trying to adapt to both kind of opinions here. Is it that you just know how to switch your opinions around quite easily? Or is it that you switch between two people? Or is it that you switch between, well, about 12 people? Versatility is your middle name after all, Gemini. And if so, okay, if so, who are these people? Surely they are still you, are they not? The whole point of duality or dualism is to realize that even though there is hot and there's cold, which are, well, different, they are still one and the same. Then we have the Sagittarians. So Sagittarius, likewise, for Gemini, you know, seeing as the back of you is different to the front of you. Business in the front, party in the back. You're also about this duality. But, however, the stereotype that I think most is placed upon you is that you just can't ever seem to ever settle down, can you? Quite similar actually with Geminis as well. You know, this is something that Sagittarius and Gemini also share, is that they can't settle down, and that, well, they're cheaters. Especially the Venus in Sagittarius and Venus in Gemini. They just love to cheat. Let's look at it this way, okay? Sagittarius, you're constantly searching for the truth across the globe. You're seeking the truth through books, through learning, through the computer, through education, through travel as well, through many different sources. The thing is a lot of people just can't keep up with your pace. And so instead of trying to keep up, they try to stop you. But Sagittarius, you do not let them. And rightfully so. You shouldn't let them. I just think for Sagittarius, it's about them finding a person who won't try to tame them. You know, you're not half a horse for nothing. Because for the Sages, there will always be a part that's forever free. And lastly, we're on to then Pisces and Virgo. Pisces, we're going to start off with you. And we're just going to put this stereotype that you are drug addicts. Watch out for those Pisceans because all they do is drink. All they do is hard drugs. Don't go near them. And yeah, sure, you're known for being the escapists of the Zodiac. And honestly, you know, I've made videos about Pisces energy. Go watch even my Greek mythology behind Pisces video. That will explain the whole, you know, the escapism, why Pisceans are about escaping. It describes it in very good detail. But the thing about escaping doesn't need to just be through drugs or through alcohol. It can be done in a very healthy way. I could even just plug in my earphones right now, put in some music, close my eyes, dream, imagine. That's me escaping. That's a very healthy way of escaping. And so of course there are ways to escape our very reality and launch ourselves into the imagination, into the unknown world, without having to, you know, just overflow and drown ourselves in drugs. Plus as well, many Pisceans are actually very much rooted in their reality and they're very happy with it. Though to be fair, this is what I think. What is reality anyway? I mean, are we dreaming? I constantly ask myself these questions. Really guys, always leave room for the unknown because I don't think one of us, any of us, can sit with our hands on our hearts 100% saying, I know everything, this is the way it is. Yes. Last but not least, Virgo. Virgo. How prude you are, Virgo. Such sex snobs, so high and mighty, aren't you? But here's the thing, Virgos, this is just my opinion, what I've noticed, they don't shy away from the sex talk. Is it just that Virgos are very picky when it comes to who they choose to sleep with, or is it that they have quite high expectations when it comes to this? Maybe these are the things that result in them being labelled as prude. Or is it, Virgo, that you only really let loose in the bedroom with someone that you truly care about, that you truly trust? So whenever you don't know how to properly let go, a person may again just see you as quite prude and quite snobby in a sense. I've even had some Virgo friends in the past who are all about talking about sex. Yes, okay, it's more of a joke, so to speak, but there's no prudence. There's no, if I bring up the topic, that they're like, oh no, I don't want to hear about that. Anyway guys, yes, that's the one huge stereotype that I've realized within every sign. Naturally, as I said, let us all know what you think of these stereotypes. Are they true? Are they not true? Let us all know your experiences as well. Plus, it would be good to know any other stereotypes that you might have to add. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for viewing. Just thank you for being here, okay? Also, if you've just stumbled upon my channel for the very first time and you want to see more videos from me, then click the subscribe button somewhere and I will be back with another video very, very soon. Bye!